I only have less than 10 weeks of really good training for Boston Marathon. Honestly speaking, at this point, I'm feeling pretty good fitness wise, because I've been doing some really good workouts, but I actually really have not done my long runs yet. I've been doing a lot of tempo runs. Lately I've been doing runs within 50 to more than an hour of just trying to hit that solid tempo pace. It's kind of where I'm at. I've been doing that a lot, and actually I've been really exhausted because I've been doing that sometimes back to back. And actually today, it was the first time that I actually did my double-digit miles run today. I was able to run 11 miles today, just a total run, and I actually did it on a treadmill. It's because it's just really difficult to run outside during this time. I knew this before when I said when I run Boston Marathon, the training is gonna be very difficult for me, because it's just during that time, the time frame of my training, it's gonna be winter here in Ohio. So I know that it's gonna be an issue, which is right now outside is just slushy and a lot of snow, and it's just really slippery right now, because we actually had a pretty heavy snowstorm to maybe 4 or 5 days ago now. I went out for a run yesterday. It's at least a little bit better now. I can at least see the roads, part of it, and I can at least run outside. But yeah, it's just really difficult to get some of my miles in here during this time. So yeah, like I said, I'm feeling pretty good right now, fitness wise. Of course I have a lot of threshold runs in me right now, but of course this is a marathon, and I know that I need to get the long distance in me right now. That's really gonna be my goal for this new training block. I'm gonna be really working a lot on my long runs, of course double-digit miles. And actually I got this vest right here. This is the Salomon Sense 5, I think. I can't really remember, but yeah, I got this maybe almost 2 weeks ago now, and I haven't really used it yet for my long run, because like I said, it's just the weather right here. So yeah, that's gonna be my vest for my long runs. My goal for this training block, for this next training block, February to the end of March, is really gonna do a lot of long runs outside, between 10 to 20 miles, runs like that. And my goal for Boston, I cannot really tell yet at this time, because it's a challenging course. I don't really know how much I can handle the hills, and just basically just the course profile of Boston Marathon is just difficult, and I think it's pretty hard to really replicate that. I don't know where to go right here to do some of my runs to replicate the course. Actually, the good thing, the new part that's open really close to where I live, yeah, I ran there a lot and in November, and I remember the route is pretty hilly, and there's a lot of undulation. So yeah, it's a pretty good place for me to do some of, I would say, my intervals, or even just try to practice running on hills, and just try to get used to that kind of challenging kind of route. So that's gonna be one of the, basically one of the running routes I'm gonna be doing most of my workouts, because it's really close to me. And my training this time is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be focusing more on by feel. The only reason why I want to do this is because yeah, like I said, the Boston Marathon course is really like, it's not flat at all, so there's a lot of like hills and undulation, and just basically like it's a really tricky course. So for me, if I want to train for this like kind of marathon, like my goal is to really run by feel, because I don't know like what kind of pace I can handle like when I go up the hill or going down. So running by feel, like I said, like by effort, is probably the best way for me to really train. And I also signed up for a half marathon tune-up for Boston, which is gonna be in April. This race is, I've actually done this race like 3 or 4 times before, and this is just the perfect race, like a perfect tune-up race for Boston, because it's really hilly. It's like undulation and stuff like that. I think, as far as I remember, it's like 2 or 3 loops, maybe. Like, I can't remember exactly, but there's really a lot of hills here, and it's just the perfect race before the Boston for me to kind of get used to it. So yeah, this is all for today, guys. Thank you again so much for being here today. I'll see you guys very soon.